which means I was seeing black men on black, fellow pastor doing another thing, like they are not supposed to be here.
You
like,
saw pastors there?
Yeah, the same pastors that I've seen online that was motivating me, I saw them there. He said a lot, and he said, I want to make my church to grow. And I said, yes. So all I have to do is, I should buy a goat. I should tie his mouth. When it's 1 a.m. in the midnight where everybody is sleeping, I should bury the goat live in the middle of the church compound.
Hello guys, Sugar Plum here again, and you guys know how we do it here. This is Confess with Sugar, where you come and tell us your story, what you're going through, even if it's past, even if it's future, even if it's present, and you need any sort of help or anything, you can always come here. And please do not be scared. Your identity will not be revealed even after you leave this place. So we have a guest here today. I'm just going to open the floor for him to talk. So my dear, please, when I give you the mic, just go straight to the point. Don't say your name. Don't say where you are from. Don't say the name of whatever place that if you say, people are going to use it to recognize you. So just hit the nail on the head and keep going that way. You understand? Okay.
Hey, hello guys. So I'll try to go straight to the point because I want to share my story to everyone so people can learn from my mistakes and they won't be able to fall into the same mistakes. I am a pastor. My dad was a pastor, so before he passed away, and he was a good pastor. So when they passed away, the congregation of the church was like, you are the first son of our pastor, so you should be the one to take over the mandatory. So I was like, I don't think it's my time yet, but with the persuasion and everything, and I think God calls. So I accepted the position of taking in charge, and I was the pastor after my dad passed away. So that's the reason why I became a pastor. So when I became a pastor, I've been experiencing a lot, people coming to me, I'll pray for them, young boys, young ladies, old women, old men, they'll come, I pray for them, organize Sunday services, and everybody will, pray at our daddies, all those sort of names in Nigerian church. So it was like, I was not like, I've been seeing some pastors online, like driving luxury cars, having a big church. So it has been like, wow, I want to be like these people. I want my church to grow. So I tried my best. I was working out, praying to God. Meanwhile, I decided that I would like to get a car. So I tried to use the church donation. So the church was donating money every Sunday as usual. So I had to use the money to get my first car. And I was like, that's good. I'm driving my car now. So, but the church had to call me. Everybody in the church said, how did I get money to get a car? And I said, I got the money I get from the donation, and it's not right for a pastor, head of church, to be using leg to walk. So I have to
look the
part of it. I mean, get church. I made pastor, so I have to have a car. But they let it go. They said, okay, that's good. But I was not contented. I was like, I want a lot of time. I want more. All of a sudden, when I was worried. A lot was happening. A lot was going through my mind. So I was worried. So I was lucky to meet a woman. I met a woman. She introduced me to some people. But before she did that, she asked me a question. She said, did I want to make my church to grow? And I said, yes, I would love to. So I thought, when she said, so when I heard she wanted to introduce me to people, I was like, okay, I think this is the right person. Let me see who she knows that I want to introduce me to. I didn't know anything, so I was like, okay. And I said, when will she want me to come? And she said I should come weekend. of that same week. So when it's weekend, I went there. That was on Friday. So I went there. So when I got there, it was an apartment. When I got to the outskirts of the apartment, so nothing is there. The moment I entered the apartment, I saw a lot, which means I was seeing black men on black, fellow pastor doing another thing. Like they are not supposed to be here. I was
You
like,
saw pastors there.
yeah, the same pastors that I've seen online that was motivating me, I saw them there. I was like, these people are not supposed to be in this kind of congregation. What are they doing here? But I've entered. I can't go back outside, so I have to. Let's see what is happening. Let's see what's going on. So I got there. I sat down, and the head of the fraternity was talking to me. He said a lot, and he said, I want to make my church to grow. And I said, yes. So all I have to do is I should buy a goat. I should tie his mouth. When it's 1 a.m. in the midnight where everybody's sleeping, I should bury the goat live in the middle of the church compound. Which means, in as much the goat was buried and I sealed him out, nothing I would tell the congregation, nothing I would tell the member of my church, they will never
Question
they will not question me in any way. So I did that. But before I wanted to do that, or before I was like, let me do it, I was trying to let them to ask what is their own gain in this. I must know, like, before I own something, I must know what you want. But they said, nah, nothing. They don't want to say that when it's done, they will come they will tell me what they want. I said, but why can't you tell me what they want now? So what I'm going to, they said, no, it's nothing serious. It's just, yeah, I'll just do it. Okay? I said, okay. But because I was eager to make it, I was eager to, to have music. I didn't think about it 2 times. Let me do it. And I did that. In the middle of the night, I buried the goat. Just as instructed, I buried the goat and everything. So I buried the goat Saturday night, pending on Sunday morning. So when I buried the goat, so Sunday morning, the next one, nothing happened. It's still the same. So after a month, it was like, I wanted to see whether it's working. So I told the church, I was like, let me see if they would donate. And I told them we need to build a new church. But before I said we'll build a new, I'll be seeing differences. Like if in the church, the donation they are bringing in the church is far more better than the one they've been bringing before the sacrifice. The donation, people are coming in. Anybody that sets their leg in that compound will never come back.
We never stop coming to the
Yes,
church.
they will always come. They will never stop coming.
That means they attract.
Yes,
The juju you did.
Everything was just like, is the sacrifice I did, the juju that was made for me was just like, when it's inside there, the goat is beneath the ground, it brings a lot of people, even it's not only around the community, everywhere around the world that they can come. So the bad spirits will always call, something is happening here, something is happening here, miracle is happening here, miracle is happening here. No, after that, I started doing a lot of miracles. I've been doing that, but I started doing a lot. I heal the sick. So people are hearing about the story of me healing the sick, killing the deaf. So that everybody just like, this man is good enough. He's a good man of God, and people are coming in. So because of people are coming in, I had to like, okay, let us get a big church so it will contain everybody. So I decided to let the church know that we have to donate money. I never knew my church member has a lot of money. The moment I just said, let's donate money, before I know it, the people that will donate 20 million, the people that will donate 15 million, they are too much. Just because I want to build a big church. After a week, we've gotten up to 100 million.
100 million
Yeah.
in a week.
Yes. So I was like, okay. So before we now started building the church, everybody was in church. But don't forget that I buried the goats under the ground. So, but it won't affect me not building another church. So I just decided to build the church. So when we finished the church, I was now immensely rich. I was getting a lot of money. Donation was coming in front and back. Everybody was just, the people are just coming. The church, the congregation is too big. So after I built the church, I was immensely rich. Money were coming. As I was having a lot of money. The money was just coming and coming and coming, just because of what I did. So I never leave. So because of the lot of money I have, changed me to the extent that I don't want to live as a pastor. I want to live as someone that goes to club, live my life. But I wasn't able to do it because
you need to maintain
the public image of being a pastor. So I had to bring my club and everything to my house. So if it's a lot of girls, I can be with 6 girls in the night. I can be with, a lot. I will play music, drink, smoke, play on drugs, everything. And in the morning, I'm okay. I will go to the church.
You were living a double life.
Yes. So I wasn't able to live the life I wanted because I was a pastor. I'm a pastor. But I really love going to the club, really love playing with girls, really love smoking, But it changed me because of what I did. It changed because the money was too much and there's nothing. I want to spend money, live life when you're young, You don't know how it lasts. That's how it is. So all of a sudden I was just like, okay, after the church, the thing was going and going. Money was coming. Before we know it, after 2 months or 3 months, the fraternity, they came. And they told me they came for the price of the sacrifice. They want me to pay them my dues. I said, okay, what do you guys want? They said they want the blood of a virgin. And I actually told him to be killing virgin ladies. And he said, no. All you have to do is just sleep with them. Make sure you are sleeping with a virgin lady every 15 days of the month. That's middle of the month, every 15 days. Around 2 p.m., I must sleep with a virgin. So I said, okay. But it's something that I should not have accepted, but it's because I don't want to go back to being poor. So I had to accept it so that I can maintain the level of wealth I already have. I told them I would do it.
How was trying to get a virgin in this generation like?
When I told them I would do it, I just sat down. I reasoned, how will I get a virgin? I first thought I'll go for the young ladies, 15, 16, 17. They will still be a virgin. The first lady I got, I was like, who is this? I have this. I'm lucky to have the vision, the power. Is a virgin, or who is not a virgin? I saw a 18-year-old girl passing by, and I said, wow, this one is not a virgin. I saw another one is not a virgin. I saw another one is not a virgin. So to me, I just can't remember that the young girls are no longer a virgin. So I decided to wait. So before I was not seeing 24 years old, 25 years old, some, not all, but some are still, they kept their bodies just so that they never slept with anybody at the age of 24, 25. They're like, wow, this is massive, this is wonderful. So because I have the power of vision to see if they're a virgin or not. So it was easy for me to identify who is a virgin. But it was hard, very, very hard to even come across them, for you to see them. So I have to relax. And though I have boys, I have a lot of boys that is going around looking for ladies. They will just bring them to me.
Look at them.
They are good, fine. They are not good. I'll just tell them, I'll signal them. They know how to do it. And sometimes ladies from the church.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So not at least from the church, I don't come and greet daddy. Don't come and greet daddy. I said, yeah, I will invite you to my house. Something will happen. She won't be able to say anything because she has been, everybody in that church has been my slave. They have been trapped already. So that's how I was able to get the virgins and all that. But it was not just getting the virgin. You know, I want to live a life that I want. So I'll be getting the virgin, bringing them home, doing a lot of things. But I wasn't able to give them, to sweet them with money. So I had to use my mouth to sweet mouth them too. I'll get married to you.
Some of them, money cannot move.
Yes, money can't move them. So I have to like, okay, yeah, I'll marry you. You'll be the next mommy Jew of this church. So how do you think, something like that. And ladies, they love it. When you talk to a man of God, they will trust you just because they want the best for themselves, so they will accept. So we are doing that for years. First year, nothing happened. Second year, nothing happened. Since I'm giving them their dues, nobody will disturb. I go to their meeting, nobody will disturb you. Meanwhile, those pastors are still there, everybody are doing their thing. The pastor getting money more and more. I'm getting my money, so nobody disturbing anybody. So we were just having fun. Everybody we were just having fun one night in the house. Just I was drinking and drinking and drinking, smoking, dancing, sleeping. So I have already been drugged, like I've drunk to stupor already. So, and the next day was supposed to be the day I will be sleeping with a virgin. So I just like, so when you get it, I was just like, I have the power of vision, so it doesn't bother me. So when I was just like, wait, I just saw this girl, and this guy, I think, but my vision was not clear enough because I've been drinking, But I just decided, this one is a virgin girl, let me just. But all of a sudden, she has a problem. So I capitalized on the problem that I don't need to even sweet mouth this girl to marry.
What problem did she have?
So she has the problem of her brother is sick and she needs 20,000. I was like, okay. I now gave her enough and I'll give you 800K. Let me just sleep with you for a night. So she never accepted it, but because of she needed the money, so she had to accept it. But she told me, so I was thinking that she's a virgin. So meanwhile, I never knew she was not a virgin. I thought because my vision was
Not clear.
clear, but I was following my instinct, my mind. This person is a virgin. So when we get to the house, she now told me she wants to clean up. So I told her, so she just went inside. I don't know how she does that. She just used toilet roll, tissue paper, and stick it inside her.
Her body.
Yeah. So when she came outside. As usual, we did what we want to do. So the blood came out. When you that tissue paper, everywhere will be tight. So you think, oh. So I did, but I was still on drugs. So nothing. I didn't even think about anything else. So when we are done, I gave her the money and she left. Not after she left, that's when I realized that I was called in the meeting night. But before she left, what makes me so sure is there was blood. There was blood. Meanwhile, she's on her period.
Ah.
So the blood that came out was
The period.
the period blood, not virginity blood. So that's where I was confused. When they called me, I was like, why? I gave you your dues. They told me you've tarnished, you've destroyed the altar, something like that. I said, how? I never did that. He said you slept with someone that is not a virgin, and the funny part, she's on her period. I said, who is that? Nobody. I didn't sleep with her. I said, everybody that I slept with are all the same blood. That person that you slept with last as. I said, wow, no, well, I never believed them, no. So I just decided, okay, well, what can we do? They never told me. They said they don't know that I've destroyed. So everybody were just lamenting. Things are just, after this for this weeks, months, things are just crumbling over me. Like church, before I knew everything, the members in the church are already regain their sense. So they don't come to church any longer. They come to them. So the church, everything about the church is just coming down. I never had any savings because I believe the money is coming. And so there's no money I'm trying to get back to. So I believe I spend my money every day, just like a king, So everything I was doing there, I was like, so when the church was crumbling, people are not coming, then everything was just coming over me, and the fraternity never said anything, but since I just destroying, like, I wasn't able to continue paying the bills of the church anymore. I wasn't able to do anything. I came from 1,000 to 100 to 10 to nothing. Now there was nothing over me. So there was two community in that area. So everything they were doing, they were just fighting each other. They were fighting over the land where I built the church. I bought the church from them. The land from them. So, but now another community is now fighting the one I bought the land from. They are not fighting each other. The one I bought the land from, the community I bought the land from is not their own, that is another person's own. Before you know it, they demolished the church. They scattered everywhere, and the moment they demolished the church, I went to zero totally. Everything just ended. So from there, I discovered that I don't have erection anymore. I'm working there, like I live, but I'm dead. I can't sleep with any girl again. I can't do anything. The only thing the only thing I can do is just urinate with my. And so I don't do anything. I can't have sex with him. I can't get married because even though I want to get married, what I'm going to do. So I don't have anything. So all of a sudden I was just like, wow, this is the end for me. So everything just went down just like that. But it's not every pastor. Let me just tell you guys, it's not all pastors in the world that you see doing miracles, cleric, or anything that you see them. It's not only pastor, it's not only the Christian, it's in every tradition, every culture, every spiritual organization, both Muslim, Christian, and any other thing you can call up. It's not all of them that they are called by God. There are some that they don't have any calling from God, but because the church to them is business, the mosque to them is business, they decide to go anywhere, any length to make money through the church. So they prefer starving people, cheating people of their money to make them rich than doing the work of God. You understand? So it's not every of them. So it just don't. The advice I have for people now is follow your instinct, follow your mind before attending any church. If it is about church, trust me, God will tell you. He will always give you a sign. This church you are going is not a good church. So if you can listen to the voice of God through you, it's not a must pastor must pray for you before you get testimony. Sometimes you pray for yourself and you get the testimony you want. So when you are doing that, so when you are going to a bad church, you will know. And when it's a good church, you will know. So I'm just telling you guys that it's not good.
It's not all the people that call the
It's not good. It's not all the people that
called by God.
Yeah. It's not all of them.
So I have one question to ask you. Of all these things that happened, do you regret it?
Yeah, I did. I regret everything. I should have waited. All I know is that I was like, if I'm not going to have that particular money, the ritual will not work. So if I had waited, I will have that money actually last me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I fast-tracked my side and it happened. So what I should have enjoyed for the rest of my life, I enjoyed for a short while.
So, guys, you people have heard this story. I really don't have much to say here. But what you're going to take out from this video is that not every person that calls on the name of God is doing the Lord's work. Most of Some of the pastors, they get their powers from diabolic means. They do all manner of things. I've seen one with my 2 eyes, but that's the story of another day. So please, if you can sit in your house and pray to God, this is why nobody lays hands on me. Nobody. No matter how powerful I think you are, you can never lay your hands on me to pray. Because guess what? You were created in the image of God, and I was created in the image of God. You are a human being, I am a human being. If you can talk to God, I also can talk to God. So me, I stay in my house, I pray to my God. I go to church that I feel is okay, that preaches the word of God, and not the ones that always fix their preaching to tithes, offering, donation, all that. The churches that preach salvation, that wants to actually save your soul, and not, they are not what is in your pocket. So please, please, some of these pastors will lay hands on you and they will lay curses on you. Like your life would, I've seen somebody that went, like his life was on 50%. After he went and got laid hands on, his life went to 0%. Like he went from 50 to 0, and that is how he has been all his life, even till now. So please be careful of the people you call daddy and the people you call mommy. If he's not your mother, don't call him mommy. If he's not your father, don't call him father. You are not fatherless. Anyway, don't forget to share this video to as many as possible, and I'm going to see you guys on my next episode. Bye.